Hello! It's time for your Project Runway New Zealand Season 1, Episode 6 recap. I'm Christina Doon. Well, if you recall, last week Judy won immunity with her awesome avant-garde gown, and Beau got his third strike and had to walk. People started to melt down as well, and this week that's going to continue. Well, we see the designers spilling a bit of tea on their opinions of the other designers, etc. Georgia tells the designers that they are at the halfway mark, and from here on out, it's just going to get tougher. Off to Andreas with the clue, will you see the forest for the trees? Everybody's like, what? All right, so they head out to the forest to meet Andreas, and where they see trees are papered with racing wallpapers. They are to use these as inspiration. However, they all have to take off running and get to their tree of choice first. And, well, who is going to get there first? Well, everybody seems to be okay. Judy's disappointed with her leftover paper that just doesn't inspire her. She just wasn't pleased about it. And then as far as Caitlin and Jess goes, they had to look at a camera to see who got to the tree first. Well, turns out Caitlin got there first, so she got to have that paper. Anywho, they sketch, off to get fabric. Side note, Camille has some really beautiful eyes. The way the light was shining on them when they were in the forest, they looked really pretty. I know that has nothing to do with fashion, but that was just my side note. I thought they were really pretty. Anyway, Carrie feels he has the edge this week because he says he's quite high fashion. Benny worries about colors. Beth says she isn't sure what high fashion really is. Well, Ben has an interesting technique for painting. He's using shaving cream. Now, I've never seen anything like this, and I gotta admit, I was intrigued because I'm like, I gotta see what this comes out like. It turns out pretty good. Anyway, Andreas gives feedback. Carrie has the lemur wallpaper, and Andreas said, let the animals loose and just go wild. Jess's paper inspires Nana, he says. And are they going to make that work? Caitlin is recreating the wallpaper on her fabric. Judy starts to cry. Caitlin ends up making a huge stencil. Anyway, our models come in for a fitting. People continue to stress. Judy breaks down again. That poor kid. She's so stressed out. Carrie gives her a bit of a pep talk. She wants to be proud of her design, but she just isn't. It's not working for her. But at this point, what can you do, love? You're going to have to just make it work, right? So anyhow, final couple hours, last minute stuff. Our models go to see Gigi for Maybelline makeup and off to Schwarzkopf for hair. And we see that it's Beth's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Beth. And now it is runway time. Georgia wishes Beth a happy birthday, of course, and she reminds us that they were to design a high fashion garment inspired by their racing wallpaper. And she announces they have guest judge Mark Moore, who is joining Benny Castle, as well as Sally Ann Mullen. So, off to the runway. Up first is Benny. Okay, it sort of reminds me of like something a superhero might wear on their day off, like Mrs. Incredible. She needs to go to the store. She wants to keep it low key. She's going to put on her gray leotard. I don't know. That's just me. And I love Benny, so I'm just saying, but that's what I thought of, okay? Up next, Beth. It fits really well. She worries that, maybe it's not enough color, but, I thought it was cute. It's a bit pale. I don't know. The judges sort of said that, well, we'll get to that later. Caitlin, it's definitely resort wear. I like it. That's me. Jess, her sort of chic granny look kind of thing. It's cute. I don't know. I'd have to try it on. I just don't know. I don't know. Carrie, he's got his jumpsuit. I don't know. I wasn't like overly impressed, but I wasn't like underwhelmed or anything either. It was just sort of like, yeah, it's nice. Camille, she worries that she has two different looks going, and it does look sort of not really cohesive. Because to me, it's like that skirt just doesn't seem like it goes with the top. But I don't know. That's me. I'm not high fashion, I guess. So there you go. All right, Ben. Ben pulled it off. I'm impressed. I like it. And I gotta say, his painting technique, it was freaking cool. It was really cool. So well done, Ben. Yes, my dog liked it too. Judy, poor Judy, she's so stressed. She hates her look. Yeah, I know. My dog, she wasn't thrilled about it either. But you know what? She has immunity, so thank goodness for that. And then finally, Misty. Love it. Really love it. I really love Misty. All right, so Carrie, Camille, Misty are called forward. They are safe. That leaves us with Benny. Well, he wanted to look futuristic. They weren't keen on his pleats in the front. Sally Ann says, Teletubby. Yeah. They say, well done for pushing boundaries. I don't know. Like I said, if Mrs. Incredible needs to go shopping and wants to go on the down low, great outfit for her. I don't know. All right, Beth. She explains hers as soft and delicate. They say it isn't fashion forward. Seemed a bit harsh. Caitlin, she explains her stencil and that she was really, it was really resorty looking, whatever. The guest judge loves the party in the back look with her bustier. Then we have Jess. She explains her aesthetic, sort of grandma chic. They seem to like it. Ben, he explains his marbling of color and fabric and how he had a graffiti look. Well done. I really like this. Judy, she tells us how she struggled and was overwhelmed. She cries again. And Georgia and the judges seem to give her sort of a mini beat down of words, kind of making her feel even more terrible. Sort of like kicking a puppy, but yeah, I felt bad for her. Anyway, they say she should have pushed further because she had the immunity, blah, blah, blah. Andreas brings out the models. He says he was underwhelmed this week. Caitlin, I love it. I really do. With or without the sheer top, I thought it was cute. Beth, they claim it isn't fashionable. They say it's pleasant, but not runway. Jess, they love her interpretation of the chic granny. Benny, they say it's ill-fitting, but they seem to like it. Again, I don't know. Mrs. Incredible might wear it to the store. Ben, they love his finishing, and it is. I was impressed with it. I thought he did a great job. And Judy, of course, they were disappointed. Andres explains her stress meltdown. Yeah. So anyway, Ben wins the challenge. Yeah. So congratulations to Ben. Jess is in. Benny, they let him stay in, and he didn't get in the bottom. I'm just surprised, that's all. Caitlin is in. Beth and Judy are on the bottom, but we know Judy has immunity, so Beth is going to walk tonight. I really hope that Beth's career takes off. I love her aesthetic. I think it's great. And seriously, what a kick in the pants to be sent home on your birthday, right? I know. But we wish her the best, and I really hope that her career takes off. So good luck to her. Next week, it looks like Luxe Activewear and one step closer to the winner, who will receive that Holden Astra $50,000. And the winning designer and model will receive a 6-page magazine spread in Fashion Quarterly. Well, that wraps it up for your Project Runway New Zealand Season 1, Episode 6 recap. We'll see you next time.